Critics have berated President Trump because they fear he will defy the courts, but in recent weeks, it's been federal judges that have tested the boundaries of the law with a series of rulings that seem to challenge Supreme Court orders. The U.S. Solicitor General, representing the Trump administration, said the rebellion of lower court judges has reached, quote, epidemic proportions and must be dealt with. The latest flare-up came last month when he asked the justices to rein in a district judge in Massachusetts who ordered the government to restart grants at the National Institutes of Health. That decision conflicts directly with a Supreme Court ruling in April that found it made sense to let the Trump administration pause spending in a similar case while the legal battle develops. A day before the grant filing, the justices had overruled another federal judge who had blocked Trump's attempt to fire 3 members of the Consumer Protection Safety Commission. The justices said they thought they had settled the issue in an earlier case involving firings at the National Labor Relations Board. In a stern ruling, the justices told lower courts not to be obtuse. Earlier in July, the justices also scolded U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy in Massachusetts, telling the Biden appointee to conform his rulings to their order from several weeks prior, when they told him to quit blocking Trump's effort to deport migrants to so-called third countries. The court pointed out that the only legal justification Judge Murphy had cited in his opinion was from the dissent. In other words, the losing side of the High Court's ruling in June. The administration's cases have surged to the High Court on what's known as the emergency or shadow docket. The justices don't have full briefings or oral arguments, and they issue abbreviated decisions, usually on procedural matters, though they do have to make some preliminary findings on the underlying issues of the case. To read more about the Supreme Court, you can go to WashingtonTimes.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.